Ciao ragazzi, benvenuti sul mio canale. Today we're going to be talking about Italian phrases you should learn before visiting Italy. And I think this applies to basically every country, but before you go to a country to visit for a holiday or work or whatever it is, you should have a basic understanding of the most common phrases and words so that you're not going to visit the country blindly and you have a bit of a reference point of what people are talking about, and this can really help you immerse yourself more into the country and the culture. And also it can be a safety thing too. If you're stuck and your phone's run out of battery, at least this way you can ask for help and you can express yourself to a certain extent. So I split this video into 3 parts to make it more digestible. The first part will be basic words and greetings. The second part will be about restaurants, ordering food, ordering coffee, asking for a table for a certain amount of people, that sort of stuff. And the third part will be about traveling. So maybe you're in a train station and you want to order a ticket, or you want to ask someone what the time is because your phone's run out of battery and you don't have a watch on you. These are situations you can be put into. So yeah, those are the 3 parts of this video. And before we get into this video, if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video all about living and moving to Italy. Ciao! I feel like everyone knows this word and it's very commonly used in English, but it's a very informal greeting. So you just need to remember and pay attention to the situation you're in, if it's formal or informal, and use this word only when you're in an informal situation with your friends or people that you know very well. Buongiorno, buonasera. So you can obviously use these words as what they are, good morning, good evening, but also these are the words which you use in a formal situation when you want to just say hi to someone. You would say buongiorno or buonasera and it would be formal. You can also use these words when talking to someone elderly or someone you don't know too. Mi chiamo, grazie mille, piacere, Perego. So Perego has so many uses. It actually comes from the conjugation of pregare, which means to pray. And when you say prego, you're saying I pray. So when you're saying you're welcome, in Italian you say I pray, which is kind of funny, but yeah, there are so many uses of prego. Parla inglese. Pardola inglese is actually the formal way of saying, do you speak English? If you want to be more informal, so if you're speaking to someone you already know in an informal situation, you would say parli inglese instead of parla inglese. Vorrei un tavolo per uno, per favore. I just use the example of one person, which is uno. If there was 2 people, you would say due. If there was 3, you would say tre. If there was 4, you would say quattro. If there was 5, you would say cinque, and it just goes on and on and on. So if you know you're going with a group of 7, look up the number for 7, which is sette, and then just remember that number with this sentence instead of 1. Mi scusi. Cosa mi consiglia? In Italian restaurants, it's best to ask the waiter what their recommendation is, because they not only know what tastes good and what tastes the best, but also these dishes that they recommend are usually seasonal and are usually local, they use local ingredients too. So it's best just to ask for recommendations. Possiamo sederci qui? When you say the sentence, you're obviously saying, can we sit here? So you and other people. But if you're on your own and you want the table, what you can say instead is posso sedermi qui? Vorrei un caffè per favore. Quanta dura il viaggio? Quando parte? A che ora? Biglietto. Qui. Dove la stazione? Scusi, dove il bagno? If you want to take your Italian learning a step further, say you came back from Italy and then you loved it so much that now you want to learn Italian, which is exactly what I experienced too. I'm going to include some resources in the description of this video, including a really great book for beginners to learn Italian, as well as a website I personally use to book my online Italian tutor through. And if you book through the link in the description, you'll get 30% off your first Italian lesson. And by the way, you can actually get Italian teachers, really great Italian teachers, on this website from just $5, so it's super, super cheap. And also, if you sign up through the link in my description, I get a couple dollars towards my Italian lessons as well, so it's kind of like a win-win for both of us. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments what words and phrases you want to be added to this list, or maybe words and phrases you learnt when you visited Italy. I would love to know them, as I'm moving to Italy literally in 1 week now, which is super, super exciting. So yeah, don't miss out on my journey of moving to Italy by subscribing to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. And yeah, see you next Saturday for another video all about Italy. Bye.